Today, I'm going to walk through a live demonstration of KMC Dome powered by Veridify, the most advanced cybersecurity solution for building automation systems. Building automation systems are no longer isolated. They are connected to IT networks, the cloud, and external systems. That connectivity brings efficiency, but it also introduces serious cybersecurity risks. Attacks on operational technology, or OT systems, have increased dramatically, and most building networks were never designed to defend against them. Let's take a look at our panel, which represents a typical building automation network. At the top, we have a KMC FlexStat connected to a BAC 5051 AE router through MSTP wiring. MSTP is a common way of communicating BACnet over a serial cable. The router converts the MSTP signal to a BACnet IP over standard Ethernet. This transition to standard Ethernet does, however, open up some new security vulnerabilities because BACnet IP traffic is completely unencrypted and exposed. This is a KMC general purpose IP controller managing a fan output as well as some programs that are running our VAVs. This is an example of an IP-based building controller, which is more powerful than an MSTP device, but it's also more vulnerable to cyber threats. And these four KMC Conquest VAVs with net sensors have had some LEDs wrapped around them, and these are common in HVAC and lighting in commercial buildings. Coming over here now to the left, this is a managed switch. It's running a couple of VLANs as well as spanning tree protocol. So as we daisy chain these devices, there's another one that wraps around here. That means if a device in the middle receives a power outage or is no longer working, all the other devices can still communicate by using that Ethernet loop. However, if an attacker gains access to this, they can manipulate that spanning tree protocol or even disrupt or hijack the communications. Next to the switch is a KMC Commander gateway. This connects the building automation system to the cloud for remote monitoring and control, gives you some great dashboards. And while cloud connectivity provides valuable insights and automation, that internet connection to the building automation system can also mean that attackers may potentially access these systems from anywhere if security isn't enforced on that network. Lastly, for these top two rows, this is our operating workstation. It's a touchscreen Windows tablet running KMC Connect, and also you can see the KMC Commander dashboard here. And it's used as on-site configuration for these devices. Like any connected workstation, this could be a target for cyber threats if left unsecured. Now let's get to the star of the show, KMC Dome, powered by Veridify. At the bottom of the panel, we have two primary components. The first is this DIA, or Dome Interface Appliance. This is the command center for the KMC Dome solution. It authenticates the devices, logs all activity, and ensures that only trusted communication takes place on this network. Second, the sentries. These are installed in front of each BACnet IP or IP device on this network, enforcing a zero trust security and blocking unauthorized access. Behind the board, we also have another sentry connected to the operating workstation, again, a major entry point potentially for an attacker. Now, let's demonstrate how all of this works together. First, I'm going to use KMC Commander to change the lighting. As you can see, the change takes place instantly. And you could also see in our live camera feed on our dashboard that all of this is taking place. While this camera isn't protected as part of this particular KMC Dome setup, it could be, as any IP device could be protected with this solution, opening up not only building automation systems, but any IT device, SCADA systems, or OT networks of various protocols. Now let's make some similar adjustments using KMC Connect. I'll change the lights again and activate this fan. As you can see, fan's going, lights are off. This is an example of all these changes happening locally, demonstrating how operators often will use a BAS operating workstation. Now let's see what's happening behind the scenes. I have 2 instances of Wireshark running. Wireshark is a network analyzer tool that allows you to see the packets in real time. I have filtered the packets only to BACnet. On one side, we're capturing unencrypted BACnet traffic, just like a hacker would be able to see if they were on an unprotected network. On the other side, we're monitoring the secured side, encrypted traffic protected by KMC Dome. Let's make another change in Commander and compare these results. All right, so I've turned this red light on. Let's go back to our Wireshark. As you can see on the open BACnet side, all the messages are readable in plain text. Anyone that has access to the network, even a malicious insider, could intercept, modify, or disrupt these system commands. This is how attackers can manipulate HVAC systems, disable security alarms, or even shut down entire systems. But on the KMC Dome protected side, all you see is security payload. Everything is completely encrypted and only the authenticated devices are reading and writing to this network. Unless you're authenticated, you cannot decipher these messages. Even if the attacker did intercept this data, they wouldn't be able to decipher or alter it. Plus, the system would see that attacker and send an alert from the DIA to the Dome server. Now let's try the same thing in KMC Connect, adjusting the lights and the fan again. Now, going back into Wireshark, you see it again. All the open communications on the open BACnet side and all of the security payloads happening on the secure side. This demonstration highlights a critical issue in modern buildings. Most building automation networks are wide open to attack. Unlike IT networks, which have long been secured with firewalls, encryption, and authentication, OT networks often lack these basic protections. These systems have always prioritized accessibility and integrity over confidentiality and security. These are not hypothetical risks. They are happening now. Attackers are increasingly targeting smart buildings, hospitals, airports, and industrial facilities. The consequences range from operational disruptions to financial loss and even physical safety risks. KMC Dome is the only solution that stops attacks before they happen. Unlike traditional monitoring tools, Dome actively prevents unauthorized access. KMC Dome secures new and legacy devices. It works with existing IP systems, including BACnet, Modbus, and more, eliminating the need for costly replacements. This solution enforces zero-trust security. Every device must authenticate itself before it can communicate, blocking rogue devices. KMC Dome encrypts all data. Even if traffic is intercepted, it remains completely unreadable. And you can deploy KMC Dome quickly, as it's designed for OT technicians. No special certifications or cybersecurity training needed. Cyber threats to building systems aren't a future concern, they're happening now. Protect your building automation system with KMC Dome, the most advanced real-time cybersecurity solution available. Do you want to learn more? Contact us today and let's secure your building together.